Hello, this is Dario Marjali, and I'm going to be doing a home improvement project, a do-it-yourself project. It consists of soundproofing a wall I share with a neighbor. So let me walk you through it. Um, this is the room, and this is the wall that I want to soundproof. I'm going to be doing it myself, a do-it-yourself project, and the reason for that is that I called a couple of people and they wanted to, they asked for a lot of money, something like $1,600 just to soundproof one wall, and I don't have that sort of money, so I have to do it myself. And that's okay because you learn things. Um, the first thing that you need to be aware of when you're doing a home improvement project like this, a reform, an update, is the clothes that you're going to be wearing. So on purpose, I'm wearing this jacket, which, as you see, has paint all over it. I use this every time I have to paint or do something with material that drips. Basically, this is a jacket that I've given up hope on, so there's no point in washing it because the paint is not gonna wash off. So I wear this each time I have to do a project like this, so that I don't spoil my clothes, so I don't ruin my clothes. So I have this, and also the same thing with the running pants. You know, I'm using one that I use each time I have to paint or do something with glue, because I just use it for that, and that's it. I'm not gonna ruin other clothes. Same thing with shoes. It can drip on your shoes, so don't wear your nice shoes. Don't wear something that you don't want to lose. So the material that you need is this is soundproofing foam. So they come in rolls, soundproofing foam, and sometimes it's called soundproofing wool, mm, insulation wool. Sometimes it's called insulation wool. In Spanish, they call it panel aislante acústico. So, but I think the easiest thing to call it is soundproofing foam. And the bigger they are, the wider they are, the better. They don't weigh much, so I was able to carry them up the stairs and bring them over here. The other thing that you need is pladur. So let's see. Pladur, or they are also called plaster boards. So this is a plaster board, and again, the wider the better. But the problem was that these things weigh a lot, and I had to carry them up the stairs on my own, and so I realized I couldn't do it if they were very big. So I bought the ones that were not that as wide. Then many of the instructions that you might find on the web and other places tell you about using resilient channels, aluminum or metallic resilient channels. And I was going to do that, but when I called someone for advice, when I called the store to buy the material, they told me, Home Depot or whatever, home improvement store, they told me, no, don't do that, because actually the resilient channel, the aluminum, allows the sound to go through. So because it doesn't stop the sound, it actually conducts, allows the sound to go through. So they said you really don't need that, and it's going to make things much harder. So just use glue. So as you see here, as you see down here, the material that you need. Of course, you need the brushes, but also the main material is glue. So I'm going to be gluing this to the wall, and then once it's glued to the wall, I'm going to put glue on both sides. So with the acoustic foam or acoustic wool, I have to put glue on the wall, stick this to the wall, stick the foam, the wool, to the wall, and then put glue on it with the brush glue on it again, and then stick the plaster boards on it, and I've been told that that's gonna work, so we'll see. So I've started with the project, and immediately after starting I found my first hurdle and first obstacle and problem, which is, I thought this would be the easiest part of the whole project, but it turns out that it's giving me problems right away. So what I was trying to do was removing the borders of the wall, these decoration wood borders, and I'm using a hammer and a chisel, a hammer, but it turns out that the wood border was glued to the wall, and it was glued so with such strong glue that I can't remove it. I mean, look, it just barely comes out, doesn't come out. So I'm actually thinking about leaving. See, this doesn't come out. It's really, really difficult to get it out. So I'm thinking about the first panel. I will take off as much as I can from the border, but the rest of the wall I'm just gonna I'm going to stick the acoustic panels, the foam on top of with the border on, because it's just not working out. So as you see, I tried my best, but it's not. I'm unable to remove the whole of it. When you think about home improvement, and you think it's so simple, and then once you get started, then you realize, oh my God, it's so difficult. And so look at my hands. I thought that applying the glue was gonna be something easy, but apparently applying the glue is not so easy, because glue is not as smooth as paint. So glue, applying the glue was very difficult. You can see now. Let's go to the room. As you see, the glue comes in this casket, and then, but you can't put the brush inside inside it. You have to use some sort of auxiliary thing to apply the paint, and then the paint falls all over the place. So here's the first panel, and oh God, look at my hands. Oh God, I'm still alive. I'm here in the balcony trying to breathe. Basically, it's true that with glue, that the fumes from the glue, they affect you. They cause dizziness, and you feel sick. So I'm here in the balcony trying to breathe. Oh God, I'm alive. Oh, God. Oh. Soundproofing sounded so simple when you just read about it, but doing it is something else. Oh God. Right? One thing that is very important that you take care of is that you need to cover the floor with something to protect the floor against the glue, because the glue is going to drip all over the place. It's going to be nasty, and so you need to cover the floor. I did try to cover it plastic, and what I recommend is that you use this sort of tape, and you tape the plastic using this.